Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Launcher Present Challenge, the live stream series where we're trying to beat Trails of Cold Steel 1's Nightmare Mode without ever changing our starting gear. Now, if you want to watch these challenge runs on your own time, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that bell button to stay notified. We last left off. We were in the middle of the main story quest and getting a lot of good backstory for some of the other characters, especially Machias. Hello, Breadboard. Thank you so much for dropping by, and Topper Nicholson. Thank you for both for dropping by. How are you both doing? The Discord bot forgot to remind everyone of the stream today. Oh no, that's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that. I'll have to look into that chat. But in the meantime, how y'all doing tonight? We're gonna pick up where we left off, which was, I knew it, chat. I still do it. So, you see, chat, did I not call? I think it was like either 1 or 2 streams ago. The crown that was in that vault would get stolen before the end of this before the end of this field study. It's all coming to pass. I wonder if I'm going to end up being right about that. Fair enough, Parkour. Fair enough. I am wondering if I'm going to be right about the that opera singer being the Phantom Thief. It'll be interesting to see. Awesome! Oh, right! I read about that on Discord server, Copper Nicholson. Congratulations on that new job, and hope it worked out, man. Let's pick up where we were here. And I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. It's been a very nice past couple of days out, so I've been enjoying going outside, just trying to stay active. Excuse me, are you in charge of the store? We're here on behalf of the local government to investigate a report of burglary. Yes, that's right, I'm the owner. It must be the students from Thor's Military Academy. Need. Class 7, Group A, at your service. Oh, thank goodness. We may have a chance to recover the Crimson Tiara. That's the object that was stolen? Yes, exactly. It's embedded with priceless cornelian gems, captivating the hearts of all who gaze upon it. Oh no. It's the centerpiece of our display, a consideration to become a national treasure and valued at almost 100 million Mira. And Reed's probably like, 100 million Mira, that's hardly anything. Fair enough, Rector. And yeah, Copper Nicholson, if you want to go outside more and exercise more, hey, those are really good things to do. Really good actions to take. Whoa. 100 million Mira. Pretty pricey. But considering the exploit exists, achievable. Hey, Kowal2! Hey, that's perfectly fine, Kowal2, but thanks for dropping by. Anyway, hope you're having an awesome night, and thank you so much for dropping by. Yeah, I'll say. I think something just that value could just be swiped, just like that. Question is, how did the thief manage to steal it? I heard that the store was fitted with the best security system I could buy, so you could display the tiara safely. I'm afraid this was all due to my carelessness. There's no problem with our recently installed security system. The problem was me, falling right into the Phantom Thief B's trap. Okay, here we go, chat. Wait, the Phantom Thief B? I've heard all manner of rumors, but I still find it hard to believe this is actually his doing. The name sounds familiar. Seems like Elliot and Machias know of him. Yeah, he's a thief with quite a reputation in the chat. He calls himself a liberator of beauty, and he made quite a name for himself with a string of major thefts a number of years ago. He's even gained an enthusiastic following for the daring and graceful methods he uses during his thefts. Oh, now I remember why I've heard this name before. He's the thief who managed to steal an orbital tank from the Imperial Army, right? Wait, what? Stolen an orbital tank. Are we going to have to fight that at the end of this? Oh no. Imagine it's like, we reached the end of this chapter and then everyone's just staring down the barrel of a tank and Thief's like, I blame you, Reen. And Reen's like, how is this my fault? Yeah, that's one of his most famous exploits. I know, right, Joel, too? I seem to recall hearing that story myself. I wonder how one steals a tank. See, even Fee can't believe that. So, do we know how the tiara was stolen? I'm guessing it wasn't with the tank, unless they used it very, very carefully. Antomicx is well known for sending victim a card, notifying him of his intended crime. That card this time? Yes, that's right. The card also contained this message. Your prize tiara has already been replaced with an imitation. However, that message was a feint. Well, we did have the utmost faith in our security system. We knew that if anyone did pass it would be him. We decided to open the display case to the tiara, because it turns out that's what he was counting on us to do. That's why he stole the tiara, huh? Wow! so the store owner got completely faked out here. Wow. I'm afraid so. Unbelievable! I assume you weren't able to get the culprit's face. Indeed, as soon as we opened the display case, the lights all went out. By the time we got them back on, the tiara had vanished. I see. Sounds like he's now an ordinary thief. This is as valuable as this. Can you maybe explain how you decide would be a optimal choice for this course? Oh, of course. Please take a look at this. To the owner of this fine establishment, know that I have the Crimson Tiara security in my possession. Should you fulfill my conditions, I promise that shall be returned to you unharmed. If not, I make no guarantees. First, you must not report this incident to the Railway Military Police. Second, you must deliver the other card here to the members of Thor's Military Academy's Class 7 Group A. Third, the aforementioned Group A must overcome of the trial written on said card. And imagine if, like, everyone who's reading this is reads like, Sarah! That's a VP. I swear, if this is just Sarah. I'm still holding on to my theory that I think it was the Opera Center we met earlier in this chapter, but... okay, commercials, you think it's somehow both of them, so it's the Opera Center and Sarah somehow. Because either going to be one of those that's really slow ones or somewhere will explode something will explode somewhere. Or maybe both, Rector, or maybe both. It really is addressed us. Like, the fact that it addresses us classes specifically leads me to believe that this has Sarah's fingerprints all over it, let's just say that. I find the thief's apparent reveling in his crime somewhat unpleasant. Yeah, though on the other hand, he seems to be giving us a chance to get the tiara back. Bro. You have the other card? Of course, please take this. Okay, since we're assuming this is Sarah, I'm just gonna run with it. Salutations, ladies and gentlemen of Thor's Military Academy's Last 7 Group A. Should you wish to recover the treasure you've seen, attempt and overcome the trials I have placed before you. All the keys lie within the Vermilion capital. The first key is at the feet of the conqueror with the heart of a lion. A riddle, is it? I know, right? This is so Sarah. It's at the tryout that us our friends right now, exactly. Well, I'm sure the Vermilion Capital is referring to the city itself. As for the feet of a conqueror with the heart of a lion, seems like a treasure hunt, and this card's our first clue. Whoopee! It does seem that way. So do you think you can help us out? Be happy to. Indeed, taunting us like that, I'm all for wiping that smug satisfaction off his face. You mean off Sarah's face, that too. Let's be off then. Thank you so much. Please find it. Alright. Is that the only quest? Yep. Alright. So. Is it just me? Hold on, chat. Is it just me, or does this person look a bit like Ferris? I mean, it's not Ferris too, but still. Huh? What happened to the tiara? I don't see it anywhere. I came all the way here to see it. It's not even here? Okay, fair enough. Well, I bet I can guess where the other thing is, so we gotta go to... We gotta get out of this district and go to the... Dracula's Plaza? Yep. I'm gonna assume it's... Yep, it's that statue. It looks like Ferris. So Ferris is the girl with the purple hair who's always just, who's so full of herself and always, and thinks that she's the best at everything, and it's kind of basically like, the count, Ferris is to Alyssa as Patrick is to Reem. I know, right, Gregor? Oh, yo, you're right. We literally had an entire conversation about what happens to the crowd in front of her, and she still doesn't understand what happens. And they're like, the store owner's like, the crown was stolen by a phantom thief, and she's like, huh, I wonder where the crown is. Contour with a hard line. It couldn't mean anything other than the statue. Read, it's hard to hear a clue like that and not immediately think to strike this ladder. This is the most famous monument in Heimdallr. Chances are good that we're in the right place. Card said to look at his feet. Let's do it then. Yep, there it is. Look at that. I assume we were correct then. Well, we won't know until we check. The Seventy is in the northeastern seat of the Prismatic Palace. So basically, yeah, another scavenger hunt, so it seems. I can't believe we're making us go through this all ready for roll. Well, can we do but flail on northeastern seat of the Prismatic Palace? What does that mean? Okay, so I don't assume it's not that palace because we can't even go back there. Rigmarole. It's a manner of speech, Kowaltu. It basically means like shenanigans. And I did not realize just how big this area is. Oh my goodness, look at this. Hold on. I zoom out. Yeah, look at that, chat. That means at least we believe we're going to go into that palace for some reason, at some point. Otherwise, why would they include it in the map? Oh well. Maybe it... Anyway, as for what the Prismatic Palace could be, it could just be the governor's, I'm thinking it could just be the governor's thing. I don't know. Maybe it's because of all the books I've had to read. And also, preparation for the SATs when those were still a thing. That could be it too. So... here? No? Okay, not here. Prismatic Palace. Oh, wait a minute. We have to go to the park, don't we? Yep, it is the park. It's the Crystal Garden. Okay. Well, to be fair, it's not that they don't do the SATs anymore. It's just that in the past year, because of the pandemic, they've actually made, like... A lot of colleges have decided to make, those standardized tests optional for admissions. It's actually, I think, had an overall positive effect. But yeah, to be fair though, that's only one criteria of many the colleges consider, but it was still a criteria. And I think phasing it out is a good thing. Alright, so they said in here somewhere. Maybe... No? Maybe it's not in here specifically, like, just outside? Oh, no, it's definitely in here.
There's so many butterflies.
Oh, bonus dialogue.
It really gives the place an exotic touch, huh?
That's cool. Alright, you see anything? No, ghostman, yada yada. Okay, fair enough. Maybe... I'm looking for a card. In here? How about you, good sir? Ow, ow, ow! Ah, my hip! Okay, it's not you. Maybe you? I don't think we have enough decorations. I probably need them more. Okay, no. Anything? Now you're in here. You would have given us a... Am I being dumb, or... Is it you? You have a silver sword to start. Okay. No, it's not you. You? Grandpa, are you okay? That's why I told you you have to do that. You're all spraying your muscles, I swear. Okay. Yeah, you know that would actually be pretty... That'd be pretty interesting. Like, yeah! that new headcanon, it's that guy. And we're just gonna find out later. Okay. So... Not here. I saw the prismatic palace, and I see the... Did you say anything? Alright, we're going to the suspension inside. There's always the chance that someone might have stuck in. Okay.
This park is so peaceful, it's easy to forget we're in the capital.
What does the note say? In the northeastern seats of the prismatic palace. Okay.
I could take a nap here.
Yeah, people love to come here to relax.
I leave the menu for 1 second, and what do I hear? I could take a nap here. Why? Northeastern... Wait a minute. Northeast... Up there?
Just coming here reminds me of last night's ordeal.
Oh, there's bonus dialogue.
Sounds like you had a rough night.
Okay. So my thought is when they say northeastern seat, they probably mean quite literally a bench. No, I did not want to do it out there. Come on, no. Let's out. Yep, Elliot has no idea, though. Alright, well, if it's not there, that's probably the northeastern bench in here. Agreed, Rekor. Oh, there it is. Is that it? I see it. This must be the prismatic palace. Yeah, all signs point to the crystal garden. Which leads only the northeastern seat, which I'm presuming is an actual place one can sit. I would suggest they'd ought to be this bench in the northeastern section of this garden. I do actually walk down an entire flight of stairs in real life. Oh no, that'd be interesting cool too. Is that it? Seems so. What's it say? Let's see, where key is. Add to the round table, where once rested the Gothas to support the east of the city. Oh, daddy, another riddle. Still, what can we do but keep going? Oh, it seems Face has a door and we meet again. I recognize that voice. Wait, no! 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 What if this guy's the Phantom Thief? Who are you again? I think Thief's face and response says it all right now, chat. He's Baron Blue Blanc. Oh no, that's Charlotte, it's probably this guy. I forgot his name was Blue Blanc. Okay. Phantom Thief V. So very creative. Yeah, we first met him during our field study in Berea Hard.
Chespian, I am most pleased to see that you have not forgotten me. Though if my eyes do not deceive me, you have 2 new faces among your thrall today.
No, it's... I swear it's this guy. Like, I mean, it's so obvious. That's why I'm saying, like, if it is this guy, I'll just be so obvious. It's, nice to... I still think it's most likely the opera singer we met. I've heard mention of you from my classmates. As a search for beauty, he brought you all the way to Heimdallr too. Although, to be fair, chat, there's just so many signs that point to this guy being it. Like the fact that he's always searching for quote-unquote beautiful things. And that seems to be what the Phantom Thief is looking for. And of course, it's Phantom Thief B. And we know that Gideon is not subtle about calling himself G. Exactly, Rekor. Yeah, we finished the shoe quest line, don't worry, Rekor. And it also reminds me, chat, I've started to think it's increasingly likely that that guy in the mask that we keep seeing is Machias' father. And the reason is that his name is Carl, and the guy in the mask's code name is C. And during that cutscene with where Machias was retelling the story of his cousin's tragic demise, there's a very very brief frame where it cuts to a picture of Carl, I guess, holding his Machias' cousin's previous husband to be by the collar. and looking at him absurdly angry, and then it just is faded back to the discussion. So I'm wondering if that's not some subtle foreshadowing that Carl's the person in the mask. Anyway. What was from Elliot's family? I mean, to be fair, we have not seen Elliot's father, so it could be him, especially since he is a general. So...
You could indeed say that. However, to meet not just in Berehar, but among the picturesque elegance of the Vermilion capital as well. Truly it seems that we are bound together by a destiny most inseparable. Would you not agree?
If he's like, go away! I'm not sure. He's a bit on the unique side, huh? Yeah, unique, let's just call it that. I haven't sense him coming at all, though.
Haha, please, the intensity of your stares is positively withering. Or is it that my overwhelming beauty has clutched your heart so tightly that you cannot help but gaze and wonder,
go away! Oh, I bet all the mirror I have on me, that's absolutely not the case.
Now, if you'll excuse me, there's still much I must attend to. Wish you the best of luck with your studies.
Oh, how so cool, too. I'm not familiar with that character. And there he goes.
So what did he come to convey to us? That guy? Who knows? Agreed, Repler.
Well, the next tent's involve the gauntlet, which I'm assuming means we're going to the... Oh, what's it called? We're going back to the Bracers Guild building. So, at Queer Street, I think. Oh, nope. Here. Yep. I swear. Agreed, Redcore, agree. Okay, now I think the round table's upstairs. Gauntlet's the sport piece to say. The Gauntlet's the symbol of the Bracer Guild, isn't it? Yeah, and once an Eastern Noble, too.
This building was once a branch of the Guild, and while the capital once had 2 such branches, this is the easternmost branch.
This must be the round table. Oh boy. Ah, here it is. Yeah, can't believe he even trespassed into our lodgings.
Indeed, though from the look of things, it doesn't seem he touched anything else.
Hell, not a pleasant thought.
Ah, fair enough, Rekor.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy knowing he was here, especially considering we don't know he's actually after. Anyway, let's see what this card says. Oh, yeah. You know what, that's a really good point, Rekor. If it was Sarah, you'd expect the adventure to be a bit more dangerous, exactly.
The fourth key is, the bottom of the white burden, and of the steel bird perched at the water's edge.
What? Does he mean, like, the pier?
Fair enough, it's another riddle. Rather challenging one at that.
I'm going to assume it's the pier.
Or the port, I should say.
Yep. I think he meant, like, one of these trains. Yeah, exactly. Correct. Okay. The Alberta Park of the water's edge. The last clue to see the light referring to the crane. It could be these containers. Oh, attached. Cars attached. Blue did say it would be on the bottom.
Perhaps we should discuss with whoever's in charge to check the containers for us.
That'd be the poor Chief Umberto. Funny situations, and just as we predicted, look at that. How the devil would I get something about that? You would have been able to attach it without lifting the tear, and that would have meant using the crane. But when did he do it? None of us have ever noticed anything suspicious.
Well, he is
supposed to be a master of disguise, right? And he disguises all the other workers. I can only guess as to how he might have done it, but it's definitely not something a normal person could pull off.
Let's decide. What does the card say? Oh yeah, let's see. Final key is also hidden near the water's edge. The crimson crown you seek sleeps within a black ark, nestled in the steel car that marches with the minutes.
So, he wants us to go in a trolley? This one's just as obtuse as the others.
So if it's also hidden near the water's edge, from all indications, I'd say it's here under a portal. Final key is Crimson Town. Okay.
Okay, maybe it's not? Oh, it is. It's just gonna be the trolley, just like I thought. Yep.
The steel car. This is the last clues on this little tramp. Let's see, that's it.
What about marching with the minutes? The tramp satchel, of course, arriving at the point at present times. Heimdallr Port is the starting and ending point for all the tramps in the city. So you could say the tram here is waiting for its appointed time. That makes sense in a weird way. I guess this is the place then. Let's have the driver's permission.
Excuse me. Do you think we could do us a favor?
Sure, what's your name? I swear. If it's just the driver.
The infamous Phantom Thief B hid something in this tram car?
Yes, we believe that's the case.
How? Really? Well, I know where you're coming from. Go on, look around, what you want.
What is this guy? Thanks for your cooperation. Oh, no, we actually have to walk around it here. Interesting. That's cool. Chat, I wonder where it could be. Oh, come on. These, like, I swear, if this suitcase just spontaneously combusts.
Agreed, Rathor. Unless he is the Phantom. Dun dun dun.
Like, that's must be the black art on Charlotte Park.
The Phantom Thief appears to have no page to hide it.
Isn't it kind of weird the driver didn't notice it? Maybe Phantom Thief B left it here not too long ago. Unless it is the driver, I swear. Because they did say if he's if this person's a master of the skies, that it could easily have been that driver. I don't know, Kuwatu. That is pretty interesting. But it looked like a ladder. You know, I'll admit, I actually kind of thought that too, just because at a certain angle, it's like a little hatch that was open, and the sides might be like the top of the ladder, so I could see it. No, you're saying the Phantom Thief was the bus to begin with? That'd be hilarious. I wouldn't be so sure. Anyway, let's have a look inside. Oh, there it is. Why the case was... Yep, that's that.
Oh, this is the story of Crimson Tiara. That's how she finally grow.
Huh. So this thing's worth 100 million mirror? I'm always afraid to handle it. Now we gotta be really careful about that access to the jeweler safely, otherwise we're going to have to do the exploit for years.
So the tiara really was in there, huh?
Oh no, it's totally going to be this guy, isn't it? That guy sounds way too... What's the term?
Now I'm wondering if the last passenger who stepped off the tram was Phantom Thief B himself.
Yeah, this is way too easy. Something's not right
I don't
here.
remember there being any unusual passengers on board, though.
I see. So you have no idea who Phantom Thief B could have been then?
To have done so much and yet left no trace of his presence. He must truly be a master at covering his tracks.
Unless it's you, he says, looking at the conductor.
I'll say. But hey, at least we were able to get the tiara back. I suppose that's good enough.
What's wrong, Reed?
I figured.
Why are you staring at me like that?
Barra Blue Blonde, what are you
I
doing?
think it's time we put an end to this little charade. Don't you?
Thank you, Reed!
Baron Blue Blanc? Or should I call you Phantom Thief B?
Gosh darn, it was so obvious.
What?
Yep. Oh no, here we go, Chad. It was so obvious. Why?
This savory taste is why the unripe fruit is the most delectable of all.
Ah, fair enough, Trevor.
Wait, aren't you the Baron we met earlier? But that mask...
That's the mask of Phantom Thief B.
I see Dr. Anderson.
Allow
Oh,
me
yeah,
to
yeah.
introduce myself once again. I am Phantom Thief Blue Blanc, otherwise known simply as Phantom Thief B. Baron Blue Blanc is but one of the many roles I have assumed during my pursuits.
Everyone just audibly sighed.
Incidentally, might I ask when you first discovered my true identity?
And you hear Fee say, all the way back when we first met you during the second field site, because let's face it, you're completely sus.
It didn't really take much discovering. You went out of your way to show up in the Crystal Garden after all. Now, maybe it's just me, but I find it hard to believe you were seriously trying to hide your identity to begin with. Your disguises, nothing short of perfect, I have to admit. But with all the work you've put into this, I suspected you might come check on us near the end of your little game.
Ha ha! I see. Excellent deductive reasoning. Simply splendid.
But why would you do something like this? Why go to all the trouble?
Because, my dear Elliot, it's in order to lure you to some obscure area in order to justify having a completely unrelated hit monster boss be the last battle of this chapter. It's all part of the script, my dear Elliot.
Ah, does that interest you? Must there be a motive?
Nah. Now that we know your identity, there's nothing more to discuss.
Theft is a crime.
Thank you, Fee.
Indeed. A crime we will not allow to go unpunished.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking too, Coral too. I feel like this is a big distraction to prevent Class 7, like all of Class 7 from interfering with something at the festival. Because, let's be real, he made it super obvious. So, I mean, whatever's happening here, chat, my guess is the powers that be recognize that Class 7 has gotten in the way multiple times for their plans. So here they're trying to do this really obvious faux pas to distract us while they do what they're really planning.
Ah, what spirited youths you are!
Ah, I need to teleport. Great. Okay. Oh, come on!
How did he do that?
Just a little trick I like to keep up my sleeve. Regardless, you have provided me with plenty of sport and more than enough entertainment for one day. I'll be watching your future achievements with keen interest. Ladies and gentlemen, until we meet again, I bid you.
Imagine if he just like pulls out her guns, is like, no, this ends here, bang, and we start a boss battle.
He disappeared again.
These expression is me right now. It's like, oh, come on.
That's quite a little trick.
Agree, comprehensive, agreed.
You might still be nearby. Let's search the area.
They found out a trace of him. After reporting the details. The real question, if that was meant to be a distraction, what were they trying to accomplish? I can't believe that you were able to recover the tiara safely. How can I ever thank you? I almost got the impression we're the reason he stole it in the first place. Maybe we should apologize to you. No, not at all. Fancy Fee's conquests have always been rather capricious. I imagine he just decided to use all of you as a convenient excuse for his latest escapade. Yeah, if it's it, in honesty, see, I don't think that's at all likely. Oh, better not to say anything. Indeed, the last thing we want is to cause more confusion here. I'm afraid I can't offer you much, but please take these as token weapons. Hey! Hell, this is a lot of Sepith. Are you sure it's alright to give us this? Well, this is a jewelry boutique after all. We have more Sepith lying around than we know what to do with. That does make sense. Thank you very much. Think nothing. At least I could do after all you've done for us. Yay. I don't buy that for a second, chat. That was too easy. Something isn't right here. Something definitely isn't right here. Like, we're all out down, there's gonna be an explosion or an alarm or something. Phew, that was quite exhausting. You know what it could be, chat? Remember how we saw the princess earlier? You know, the princess who makes... Who's always saying that, like, things that she shouldn't be? What was her name? Alphen, I think? What if the princess is going to get kidnapped or something? Or something like that. Like, I can see that happening. Yeah, that was quite exhausting. Phantom Thief was an even more unpleasant fellow than I expected. Either that, or there's going to be some attack at the festival.
That'd be my guess. Annoying to think his smut face was watching us the whole time. Exactly, Fee. Yeah, though his name is pretty well known around here. He was plainly suspicious even when we first met him, but I didn't suspect he proved this much of a troublemaker. Something wrong, Reed? I was just thinking, he must be incredibly skilled. He disguised himself so well, it was virtually unrecognizable, not to mention all those other things he did. If this were martial arts we were talking about, he'd definitely be master level. I don't disagree. Bro. Why would someone try to mess with us like this? Specifically asked for Group A, too. I can't imagine why. Uh-oh. Hold on. Is it my father again? It's the last 7 Group A's. Reinforcements, maybe? Hello. Sounds like you've been keeping your... Is that Sarah? Hello. Sounds like you've been keeping yourselves busy. Okay, well, Sarah. I know it's you, Instructor Sarah. Oh, continent 1! How'd you guess? Don't tell me! Isn't your smoldering love for your tragically beautiful teacher? And you just hear everyone vomit. It was like, ah! Now it is, Sarah. Gosh darn it. Sarah, why you do this? I have, many feelings about you, but love would be stretching it. And he's like, I have many feelings about you, Sarah. But love is not one of them. Anyway, you don't usually call us while we're out on a field day. Is something wrong? Actually, there's somewhere I'd like Group A to go. When you finish up of what you have to do for your field day, I'd like you to head over to the Science District. Okay, let's see. Agreed, Rappler. That's where Heimdallr Cathedral and the embassies are, right? I think the Elise's Academy is somewhere like... Are we going to have to see Elise, chat? Will we actually get to see Elise? I hope so. Yeah, that's the base! I want to help you someone outside St. Astria's at girls' school at 5 o'clock. I wonder what could possibly be happening. Guess we'll find out! Group B will be there too! What? This feels like just such an elaborate ruse by Sarah just to mess with Reed. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Don't worry, I've already informed the governor about this, so go ahead, enjoy yourselves. Yeah, that one surprised me for a while too. I really think Blue Blonde was at one point a bracer, and if that is the case, then it would not surprise me if Sarah put Blue Blonde up to this. Anyway, have fun! Toodles! Hey, hold on a second. What's wrong now? Sound like the instructor is being her usual irresponsible self again! Pretty much. I don't know what she's thinking. Alright. Oh, I know where that is. Gerald's Academy for Nobles. Isn't that the one your sister does? I have a few acquaintances who attend there myself. I can't imagine why she had us all meet there. Gerald's Academy, huh? I'm kind of curious. I'm sure she has her reasons. Weird ones, though. It's almost evening, so we should finish up here and start heading over. Let's wait over to the St. District by tram, right? Yeah, doesn't matter if we catch the tram, we'll pass by there. Now let's try to think what we'll have to do when we get there. Alright. Oh, Sarah. Sarah. What have you done? Don't have a lot of time to do anything else once we go to the St. District, should we do? Okay, we'll toss the next. Yeah, this sounds like the point of no return here, chat, but I think we should. Super tram. Alright.
They were wearing the same uniform as Reen's sister.
Yeah, they must go to St. Astraea too.
So, the famous St. Astraea Girls' School is around here, huh?
Welcome back, Rockford.
It's supposed to be a combined middle and high school exclusively for the young ladies of the nobility.
Yeah, this is one part of the capital that the masses have no reason to visit. Although, I can at least support the school's commitment to fostering chastity and rejecting materialism.
You seem to know an awful lot about a fancy girls' school.
But to be fair, my guess is I have to imagine Machias' cousin went there. Is that going to be the case?
No, I don't. This is all just common knowledge.
Okay, Machias.
Anyway, let's go and wait by the front gate.
Yeah, Those were the instructor's orders.
I'm feeling kind of nervous, actually.
Wait. Elise goes to the school, and that means Princess Alpha goes to the school. No. Oh no. Chat, is Ring going to be Princess Alpha? Is Sarah expecting us to be like her escort or protector for whatever shenanigans might happen at the festival? If so, here we go!
Why would you?
To men, this academy must seem clad in the mysterious, impenetrable aura of feminine nobility.
Well, either this is going to be an adorable scene with Elise or a painful scene with Alfred. Or maybe a bit of both.
I was wondering, did you not want to come here, Laura?
My father did recommend it to me, but they offered no classes in the martial arts.
That's actually a good point. I find it funny that the reason Laura didn't come here is because she... Actually, no, it makes sense.
That alone was reason enough to look elsewhere.
Agreed. Laura's definitely a knight, so going to some place where she couldn't practice martial arts wouldn't make a whole lot of sense.
I can totally understand that.
Though I get the feeling
You never know,
Laura would
Raptor.
cause a real uproar if she went to a school for genteel young ladies.
Yeah. I can picture the chaos now.
Oh? I have a number of acquaintances who attend there, and from all I hear, it does seem to be a wonderful school.
Fair enough, Raptor.
I've heard that even Princess Alphen herself is a student there.
Oh no.
I've heard that too.
Princess who?
He has no idea.
You've seriously never heard of her? I know you're not from Erebonian.
Yep, exactly, Raptor.
To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if plenty of Erebonians didn't know who she is.
Princess Alphen is the daughter of our reigning emperor, His Majesty Emperor Eugit. She's supposed to be as sweet as an angel and popular with everyone.
That sounds like a total lie, Elliot.
Is that so?
Fee doesn't buy that for a second.
Actually, I believe she's the same age as Fee. I've had the opportunity to meet her once before. She truly is as charming as the rumors suggest.
Define
as
charming, Laura. Exactly, Raptor. Yeah, 100% a lie, especially with all the comments she made to Elise.
I've seen photographs of her plenty of times in magazines, though I've never had the opportunity to meet her.
Sounds like she's in the same school year as Elise, come to think of it. She has a twin brother, too, Prince Cedric.
No, chat, no, now there's another name we have to consider who see that name now.
He's the crown prince of Erebonia.
Not Cedric.
Oh, right. I think I've seen a picture of the prince in a magazine before. Dark blonde hair, like Eustace's brother, right?
Oh, I think you're thinking of Prince Oliver. He's Cedric and Alphen's older brother.
Why isn't he the crown prince then?
I've heard the reason is that his mother was a commoner. It seems like a stupid reason to deny him the right of succession, but that's how nobles do things.
Well, I don't know, Kowaltu, because the thing is, when she was talking with her brothers, she was still acting that way.
I feel like I've been hearing his name a lot lately. He made a big splash when he came back from the Burl aboard that airship.
Ah, you must be referring to his return aboard the Arcel.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. I'd never seen an airship that looked so white and elegant before.
I believe my father went to welcome the prince back in his capacity as imperial governor, too. And yeah, now that you
Fair
mention
enough,
it,
Kowaltu.
that does seem to be when I started hearing his name around a lot more.
Oh, you're all here already.
Era? Oh, never mind, I was listening.
You made it.
Fair enough.
It's good to see you all again.
You're a bunch of early birds, aren't you?
Well, we just
Last
about
seven's
finished
all
up
together,
everything we
let's
had
go.
to do when we got the call to meet here.
Were you able to finish up everything on your end, too?
Yep, Emma's here. Alyssa's
As if
here
we'd
too,
leave
Gaius
any
and
loose
Eustace.
If not for our unfamiliarity with the city, we would have been finished this morning.
Every time.
Fair enough.
Looks like getting these two to kiss and make up will be an uphill battle. Ladies and gentlemen, and this is confirmation that I ship Machias and Eustace. Is it any surprise? I know, right, Cool too. Here we go again. V versus Antomicx sanity.
Like literally, like even Fee ships them, okay?
Well, some say that when someone gets under your skin, it means you really care about what they think.
Apparently Laura does too.
Wait, did you two?
Oh no!
I figured the girls would be the first to notice.
Of course. I apologize for any worry I've caused you.
Agreed, Rickor.
We're fine now. Really? That's great!
Aw.
It sure is. Maybe after this field study is over, we can get together and spend the night talking in one of our rooms. Sounds good.
Aw.
The thought of a Class 7 pajama party makes me a little embarrassed.
That's girls for you.
Girls and sleepovers go together like jam and toast, huh?
Uh-oh, the bell's tolling.
That must be Heimdallr Cathedral's bell.
It has a solemn, stately sound, wouldn't you say? It sounds so different from how it does in the Ost District.
That bell ringing must mean it's 5 o'clock.
Reen?
Elise? Elise?
What are you
Hey!
doing here? Wait, I guess this is your school, so where else would you be?
Yes.
Elise, let's go!
I see all of your classmates are with you too. It's only been a week since we saw you, hasn't it?
Well, we were told to meet here.
Wait a minute. Are you the ones? The 9 guests I was told to expect at 5 o'clock sharp?
What?
Well,
Yes.
there are 9 of us in Class 7.
For what? Oh, wait. Princess Alpha mentioned some kind of ball, didn't she?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Then that would mean you're the one we were told wanted us to come here? Actually, I suspect that would be a friend of mine.
Oh, no.
Why does she
No!
always have to be such a mischief maker? I swear.
Oh, no! Ah, no! I was right.
Could
No!
have at least given me a little warning that you were coming.
Elise?
Alfred, what have you done?
Anyway, where are my manners? Welcome to St. Estrella Girls.
Elise, protect Reed, seriously.
I hope you'll enjoy your visit.
Yep.
Right this way.
And Reed was never seen again. The end. I'm just kidding. Let's see how this plays out. Okay. Hey, boys! I don't think I've ever seen that uniform before. That uniform's from Thor's Military Academy. Oh, my brother studied there when he was younger. Oh, isn't that the Military Academy Emperor Heimdallr's from? I heard they allowed commoners to enroll there too. Oh my, isn't that Lady Laura? She always looks so gallant. Oh, do you think she's transferring here? Oh, that blonde boy is useless. He's so regal. Oh, you think that boy's a foreigner? He's so tall. Wow, that redhead is so cute. The silver-haired girl looks like she needs a hug. What? Hold on a second. The blonde girl seems so cultured. The girl with the glasses has amazing... What? What are these comments? Hold on a second. What? I can feel their stares boring holes in my head. Pay them no mind. We certainly do seem to be the stars of the show today. And Laura's as popular as ever. I can't say that being admired doesn't feel nice, but... Please, don't be too hard on them. We don't have many opportunities to meet people from outside the school. You think that boy in the front is a commoner? I'm not sure, but either way, he looks so handsome. How do you think they know Elise? Huh? Actually, you're right. This is kind of uncomfortable. Thank you, Reed. Reed's like, okay, that's it. I'm out. Like, this is... Are they all the same age as you, Elise? I don't know, and I don't care. You know what? That's a good point, chat. Ladies and gentlemen, that entire segue was your daily reminder that this is an anime game.
It looks like an indoor garden.
It's athlete Rain, run for your life.
This is the Academy's rose garden. The person who called you here is waiting inside.
Oh no! No! I don't want to enter that door, no!
Who did call us here anyway?
Or at the very least, if we have to enter there,
Considerable
just
social standing.
this class 7, form like a protection circle around Reen or something.
Your Highness, I brought the guests.
No!
Thank you. Please show them in.
Oh no.
Oh. No way.
This is not going to end well, chat.
Hey, Elise, is that...
You don't need to ask when you already know. Now, if you'll follow me. I knew it.
No. This looks like a scene out of Alice in Wonderland, where there's the flower, there's the gardens, and here's the little tea party. And I'm guessing Alfin's supposed to be both Alice and the Mad Hatter, and everyone else is the rabbit that's riding light.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. My name is Alfin. Alfin Rice Arner. It's a pleasure to meet all of you.
I'm not sure if Alfred Wilson.
Come on, Elise, cheer up. I'm sorry, alright?
Yeah, Elise is like, you know what you... I know... Elise is like, I know why you called us all here, Alfin. And you just want to ask my brother to a dance. Well, it's not happening, okay?
I was only trying to tease you a little. Don't you have something you wanted to discuss with everyone?
Yeah,
Go right ahead.
Elise looks annoyed.
Well, that aside, it's been a long time since I last saw both of you, Eustace and Laura.
Wait, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, because if they're of like the higher houses, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
I'm glad to see you're both well.
Likewise, Your Highness.
You've become even more fetching since we last met.
Aw, thank you. I was rather hoping that you'd decide to enroll in Saint Estrella too, but it seems you chose to attend Thor's after all.
Well, I've committed myself to following the way of the sword.
Chat.
And Thor's gives me a place to...
Look at Elise's face right now. I see that Elise takes after her brother in that regard. They both have, like, the best just, I'm so done face. Like...
I apologize for not being able to live up to your expectations.
First I lost Angelica to Thor's, then you too.
Listen, Drekor, all you missed is Elise having the best I'm so done face, which is right here.
Perhaps I should just transfer there next year myself.
No! No!
Your Highness. Got you to look.
Oh, Elise, yeah. Poor Elise.
Well, she seems lively.
She seems far more easygoing than I was expecting.
I've heard plenty about her, but none of that prepared me for meeting her in person.
So, this is what it's like to be in the presence of...
Oh wait, Drekor, are you saying like if she went to Thor's military academy and then she got into Sarah's class and Sarah just completely made her see how things really are?
I can see why people always compare her to an angel.
Me too.
Please don't worry about me. Well, I still have much to learn before I feel like I deserve my status among the nobility. I've been blessed with wonderful friends, and I'm enjoying life here at the Academy.
I'll write the
She
letter.
does seem to have at least one wonderful friend. Kind of an understatement when that friend happens to be Princess Elfin.
Drekor, I'm just waiting for it. I feel like it's going to happen.
I'm particularly happy to finally be able to meet you.
Oh no, here it goes, chat. Here it comes.
Elise has told me so much about you.
Oh no. Read, run!
Your Highness?
I'm honored that you'd say so. Elise always mentions in her letters what a great friend she has. As her brother, I wanted to thank you for that.
Rain?
refreshing. You're every bit the person Elise says you are.
Oh no.
Perhaps even more so.
Huh?
Oh no.
Actually, I have a teensy-weensy favor to ask. Do you think I could join Elise in thinking of you as my dear brother as well?
Okay, it's official. I'm done. Reed, get out of here. Run.
What?
Your Highness! You see, Elise has spoken of you so often that in my heart, you've already come to feel like family.
That's not how that works.
And now that I've had the opportunity to meet you, I fear I simply can't suppress these feelings any longer.
No. Ugh.
I have 2 brothers already, of course, so I'm sure it won't take long to adjust.
Yeah, exactly. This conversation just got super awkward.
I couldn't possibly. I mean...
Reed.
Enough, Your Highness.
That's enough, Alphen. Do you want us to start Do you want us to start a boss battle right here in this garden? As if you don't, you better back up.
Aw, don't be so stingy. Surely it wouldn't hurt to share him with me a little. Anyway, that aside, the reason I called you here today was not to talk with me. There is someone else who would like to meet you.
What?
Why? It's not like we're famous.
Who do you mean?
Is it the Emperor or the Chancellor or something?
Hey, isn't that...
Exactly, Redford. Fair enough.
A guitar? No, a lute?
Oh, it seems he's arrived.
If this is just Baron Blue Blotch, everyone's like, oh, come on.
I apologize for keeping you waiting.
Oh, it's... the guy who was a bracer, right? No.
It's a pleasure to see you again.
I remember.
And you as well, young lady? Well, I trust everyone here has been making themselves comfortable?
Who's this guy?
Thank you, Fee.
I'm not sure, though I feel like I've seen him somewhere before.
Okay, it's probably that guy we saw in Chapter 2, I want to say.
I serve as a music instructor in the hallowed halls of this fine academic institution. In truth, I am ever on the hunt for that elusive mayfly we call love. But that might raise eyebrows at a girls' school. But whose pulse would not quicken wandering into this untainted cloister of dew-eyed maidens? Ah, the romance.
No, he has anime sparkle.
Could he?
No.
Ow! I think that's quite enough.
What? Okay, that list is not super awkward. Alphen is now Alphen's bopping people on the head with a fan. Like, what is this scene?
Any more of that, and our guests may start edging toward the exit.
And Elise is like, oh, imagine if he's like Princess Alphen, we're already edging towards the exits the moment we got here.
Ah, I can always count on you to never miss a beat, my dear sister.
Oh, wait. So this is...
most awkward tea party ever.
Whoa.
Indeed. Tis I, Olivert Ricey Arner, also known by some unscrupulous individuals as the Debaucherous Prince. I also serve as Thor's Military Academy's It's a pleasure to finally meet you, ladies and gentlemen of class.
No! He's doing the Sarah wink. That means he's probably a bracer. Okay. Well then. Hello, Spud Tip. Thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? Welcome to the most awkward tea party ever. And it's just continuing.
I have to admit, I was surprised to learn that you're the chairman of the board of directors, Your Highness. I'd heard that the chairman was a member of the imperial family, but still.
Exactly. Trails of cutscenes.
I'm not surprised. Who would expect the infamous prodigal son to chair a committee at a prestigious academy like Thor's? I suppose it's not surprising they'd rather keep it hushed up, though. It wouldn't exactly be great for the school's image.
That's surprisingly forthright coming from you. Is it really true, though? I mean, that you were the one responsible for establishing Class 7, Your Highness?
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Indeed, I was.
Why?
You see, it's always been a tradition that a member of the Imperial family serves as chairman of the board. At first, I wore the title in name only, but I had a change of heart after my vacation in Liberl 2 years ago.
You were in Liberl
Okay, so
back
we're
then?
finally getting some explanation for Class 7's existence.
That would put your visit during the incident that
Oh, that's
occurred
really cool,
here,
Spudkip. I had no
correct?
idea about that. Thanks for sharing that.
Right. All I've done since I returned to Erebonia has been inspired by my experience during the crisis in Liberl. As a result, fruitless though they may prove to be, I've set a number of plans in motion. One of which is to bring the winds of change to Thor's military academy. A gust of fresh air, if you will.
Winds of change, huh?
Wait, that's a meme. It's the winds of change.
I can only assume you're referring to our class?
Then the one who decided to throw both commoners and nobles into the same class was...
Yes, the idea was mine. Although the selected students also had to have a high aptitude with the Arcus units too.
I think I'm finally starting to understand the reasoning behind Class 7 and why we're being sent all over Erebonia on these field studies.
To show us firsthand and give us cause to consider the conflict between the two factions. That is the purpose behind our field studies. Is it not, Your Highness?
That is one of the reasons, yes. However, my foremost intention was to show you that during your lives, you will encounter many obstacles and conflicts, not just between factions, but between the capital and the provinces, tradition and technology, even between nations. In these turbulent times, I thought that this would provide the hands-on education today's promising youths need.
Wow, that was very well put.
We need up-and-comers who can think and act independently to face tomorrow's challenges head-on.
Wow.
That makes sense.
Wow, that's quite a plan.
I feel like there's gotta be more to it than just that.
I can't help but feel a little unsure whether we can live up to such high
But
expectations.
that is very interesting. I'd say I'd rather not Spudkip just for the sake of
Hearing
I
your
want to play this as
explanation
blind as
has,
possible.
at the very least, cleared up.
Class 7 does seem like an ideal environment to expand one's outlook on life.
I feel like going through everything we have so far has brought us closer to doing exactly that.
Yep.
Marvelous. I'm so pleased to hear it. Just listening to you makes me feel even more certain that establishing Class 7 was the right decision. Especially since while the idea itself was mine, I have no real say in how the class is run day to day. Even so, I still hope to meet all of you at least once, if only to tell you all this. That was when Alphen stepped in and offered to set up this little meeting.
I see. Well, I could hardly refuse such a sincere request from my brother. But it also presented me a fine chance to finally meet Elise's beloved brother, as I've always wanted to.
And you see Elise just saying, like, you've tried anything, Alphen, I swear.
Your Highness?
Thank you for taking the time to tell us all of this, Your Highness. I feel like now that I know, I want to live up to the promise you saw in Class 7. Thing is, am I right in assuming that Class 7 doesn't exist just to fulfill your progressive ideal?
What do you...
Oh?
The board has its chairman, of course, but 3 directors besides. My older brother Rufus, Imperial Governor Karl Regnitz, and Irina Reinford of the Reinford Group.
Oh, yeah.
Now that you mention it...
They do seem to have certain expectations for us.
Precisely. As I mentioned, I no longer have anything to do with how Class 7 is run. As you're keenly aware, Rufus and Governor Regnitz sit on opposite sides of the factional divide. And while Chairman Irina is mostly involved with Class 7's technology, like the Arcus, her intentions are a mystery to me. And it's those 3 who decide where you'll travel for your field studies.
Is that right?
When you put it that way, it does make it seem like some kind of bargaining is taking place behind the scenes.
It was one of the conditions they gave in exchange for allowing Class 7 to be established. I'll admit, I hesitated to allow it, but I decided to place my hopes in you. We believed then, as we still do, that one day You all will be a great light that can push back the darkness of this country.
Wait, really? Fee and Alphen have the same VA? I guess I can kind of see it. Yeah. That's pretty neat.
Well, I suppose when I put it that way, it sounds positively heroic. Your students, first and foremost. Reach out and grab that fragrant rose of school life. Join a club. Eat cheap food with your friends at midnight. Fall in love. We live but once. Make your youth count.
You know, it's weird, but hearing you say that kind of takes a load off my mind.
By the way, just earlier you said that we believed the Class 7 would be a great light.
Is there someone else involved with Thor's who shares your vision for our class, Your Highness?
There is. Principal Van Dyke. I once attended Thor's myself, and he gave my proposal to establish Class 7 his full backing.
I see.
He's been particularly considerate toward us ever since we arrived at the Academy.
While he has no direct control over the running of the Academy, he does preside over the board meetings. And above all, he's the one who assembled an excellent team to give you first-rate training.
An excellent team, you say?
Everyone's like, that's a stretch.
Are you referring to Instructor Sarah?
Well, she's certainly one of them. Still, coaxing her away from her former line of work certainly played a large part in giving Class 7 a great foundation.
And everyone's like, are you sure about that?
She is, after all, one of the strongest people in the Empire, and her experience makes her a natural field leader.
If he's like, but she's a horrible teacher.
Wait, what?
Instructor Sarah? One of the strongest people in Erebonia?
Exactly what experience might you be referring to?
I've even heard rumors of her daring exploits myself. She was known as the Purple Lightning. Doesn't that sound exciting?
Wait, Purple Lightning?
I knew it.
If you two have heard of it, it must be a household name among martial artists.
That's right. Though I've just heard it in passing.
Ah, that young ace of the Erebonian Bracer Guild, and one of the Empire's most famous bracers.
Okay, so she was a member of the Bracers. I mean, that's not surprising at this point.
She has a history full of brave feats and dangerous deeds. She was even the youngest Bracer to achieve A-rank status. Back then, she was known as the Purple Lightning. Now, you know her simply as your homeroom teacher.
Second Antomicx. Hey, to be fair, when she first mentioned the Bracers, she was super sus. Alright, chat, I think this is actually probably going to be a good spot to take a break, so don't worry, guys. I'll be right back. Alrighty, chat. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that. I just needed to. I just needed to type some things. Anyway, so sure the belt, you're solid. You know, I mean,
That would actually be a fascinating video, I think. Comparing Metal Gear Solid 1's cutscene length to the cutscene length of Trails of Cold Steel, I feel like it would be a really close competition. Does that back into the mainframe? Metal Gear is infamous for its very long cutscenes. Thanks for seeing us out. Aw, look at Elise. Is that like her summer uniform? I never would have guessed you were friends with Princess Alphen of all people. Thank you, Elise. I wish I knew how much of what she said was genuine. Hey, Thoughts! Thanks for dropping by. How you been? Hey, Elise. Elise is like, Alphen, what have you done? Thank you for taking the time to come here today. Take care on your way back to your lodgings. We will, thank you. Thanks for showing us around. Good night. Good night, everyone. Ah, glad to hear that, bots. Wait. Aw. And everyone just turns to look at me like, Reed, what did you do this time? Where he's like, don't worry. I can kind of understand where she's coming from. I don't thought anyone could have guessed that Her Highness would send you such an invitation, such a bold invitation. I'm not sure how that's my fault. It really isn't. I blame Alphen. Oh, speaking of Alphen, what are you doing? Yes. Hold on. I need to give Alphen a voice that I feel is accurate for her kind of personality. Let's think here. She's extremely mischievous and... like, what would that be like? Yes, I almost forgot. Reed, I have a small favor I'd like to ask of you. Of me? Your Highness? Oh, you're going to ask him? Right, a hat kid voice? Okay, fair enough. Oh, but of course, I see. Tomorrow I'll be attending the garden party sponsored by the local government for the start of the fest. Or, you know what, chat? I could do the hat kid voice. I could also do the Ferris voice. That would be... You see, tomorrow I'll be attending the garden party. No, that doesn't work. Never mind. It's a little too ridiculous for her. I think the hat kid voice would probably make a bit more sense. Yeah, that the Ferris budget. Let's see, tomorrow I'll be attending a garden party sponsored by the local government for the start of the festival. But rather, Makia's father invited me to attend. Yes, I seem to recall hearing that myself. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, well, we'll use the hat kid voice then. That's the one at the Crystal Garden in Minor Park, right? Indeed. Anyway, let's not waltz around the matter. I was rather hoping that you would join me as my dance partner, Reed. No! No, Reed, no! I knew it! I knew she was going to ask it! I hope Reed just said, no. Fair enough, we'll do. Huh? Elise is like... Elise is like, Alphen, I swear. Does that mean? Do you think Her Highness knows that old saying, I dance today, away tomorrow? No! Reed, run! I'm sure that's fully the realm of tabloid speculation. Still, there's no denying that many will interpret it that way. Whoa, 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 hold on a minute. I don't think I can. I mean, it would be an honor, but it's like, it's too grave an honor for someone like me. Oh, not at all. Your father may be a baron, but the Schwarzes have long had deep ties with the imperial family. I apologize if this comes across as rude, but inviting you would likely create less opposition than if I were to invite Eustace. Even Eustace is like, well, I can't deny that. Even Eustace acknowledges that. You need to apologize. I find your choice rather fascinating, actually. Eustace, you're not helping. He's like, come on, get me out of here. Anyway, I really don't think I'm the man you want. Sometimes I can barely keep from tripping over my own feet. Oh, is that so? Elise once told me that she asked you to help her practice the finer points of ballroom dancing. In fact, she says you're an excellent dancer, that you step lightly and very gracefully. Is that not true, Reed? And she starts leaning over. Tell me it's true. And he's like, well... at least it's just like, Alphen, I am so done with you. I understand. Oh, you think Alphen to be like a Junko and Oshima kind of character? I could see it. Well, Gretgor, you have to understand where this is... Let me put it to you this way, Gretgor. Switch the situation. Can you imagine if Reen was acting this way towards Princess Alphen after just meeting her in person? How would you feel? How do you think that would make her feel? Uncomfortable? Like a fish out of water? That's how I think Reen feels in this scene. And that's why I'm saying, like, Reen, run. Like, this, you know, it doesn't matter if she's a stinking princess. They barely met each other, and she's already asking him to a ball. Like, slow down there, princess. I swear, if Alpha just did this to troll Elise, that would explain Elise's face right now. I understand. It was rude of me to trouble you with a petition like this on such short notice, and besides, I don't suppose you would have much interest in dancing with a little girl like me. No, that's not what I meant, Your Highness. Ooh, that's my sister, alright. She really knows how to twist the knife. Yeah, it's just like that. Now she's like ugh. Your Highness, please. You too, Prince Oliver. Looks like they're having fun. I had no idea the Imperial Army was such a lively and cheerful bunch. Dias! Dias, you were completely misreading this whole situation. Oh, Dias is too pure. I get the feeling they aren't all like this. I see now. What could have not crossed my mind? Perhaps the truth is that you already have your heart set on someone else. Yes, exactly, Alphen, exactly. I'm just like, wait, you know? Or is there someone you're already courting? At least it's like, And he's like, Haha, well, do you, I'm positively dying to know which Veda has conquered the battlefield of your heart. And he's like, just watch all the stream archives, it'll be pretty obvious. Wait, I mean, yeah, it's like, it's a certain Madam President. Guys, how am I going to get out of this one? I'm not sure how to turn her down gently. Very well, I shall relent this time. And at least like, no. Huh? However, next year I'll be 16, just like your sister. That's when I'll be making my debut into high society, so I'd be very happy if you did my invitation some thought. Oh no. Well, aren't you the lucky one? And Reed's like, no, I'm not. Your Highness really seems to have taken a liking to you. Elisa is just enjoying this, like, yes, suffer, Reed. This is what you deserve. You really ought to accept her invitation. No, Eustace, no, that's Reed's decision. Might have led to something truly unexpected in the future. Nah, I doubt it. It seemed like she just took an interest in me because I'm her friend's brother. She didn't seem all that serious about it, so I figured she was just trying to tease the two of us. Can't deny it seemed that way. The time before the internet, too. Oh no. What we got here? I got the impression that it wasn't all that was going on there. You weren't the only one feeling nervous that all time. Prince Oliver has an even more unusual person than I'd heard. No doubt about that. He seemed entertaining to be around. To think he's the one who made Class 7 possible. Seemed easygoing, but hearing him talk about our class made what we're doing feel even more important. And besides, he gave us plenty of other useful info. Including the fact that the board of directors seems to have their own agenda for us. I have no idea what they're planning, but their motives seem incredibly suspicious. Agreed. Indeed. Hearing from the instructor's background kind of threw me for a loop, too. I would imagine she used to be a bracer. Maybe because you don't really see them around to begin with. A-rate is more or less the highest you can be, too. I assume you already knew about her history fee?
Yep, the guild is every Jaegerkorps' main competition after all. Probably even ran into her a few times during our operations. Interesting. Fair enough, Trevor. You're probably right about that. The world record speed run for Cold Steel 1 is probably just hours upon hours of cutscenes. Really? Unbelievable. I almost forgot about those good old days. Everyone's like, ah, Sarah. Yep. Wait, the world record is over 2 hours long? Wow. Instructor. How long have you been there? Oh, so, looks like you finally found out about my work history, huh? I guess that kind of tarnishes my ravishing adult charm a bit, then. I hate to break it to you, but you didn't have any to begin with. Shh. Did you hear an old maid sighing? It's always me, isn't it? What makes this funny, chat, is when I first read that, my mind immediately went to Sharon being like, hey, oh come on, Sarah, it was really obvious that you were suspicious, just like a certain someone else. What was that? Oh, and Captain Claire's here too. Good evening, everyone. Captain Claire? This is quite the unusual combination. Wait, if you hold the back button, you skip the cutscene. Really? But I don't want to do that. I want to see the cutscene. Oh no, it's Claire. No. Let me be the first to assure you that this wasn't my idea. But the governor's asked me to tell you that tomorrow's field study is being put on hold. Instead, you get the insane opportunity to help this lady and her dudes with their evil schemes. Oh no! Just the way Sarah says that, I don't think she's joking. Huh? What evil schemes? Sarah, could you maybe not try to put them off entirely before I've had a chance to explain? Actually, there is a matter I'd like all of you to help us with. I discussed this with the governor, and he decided that this would be the best way to handle the issue. You're right, Kowaltu. Claire does start with C. It could be her. Now, if you'd be so kind to get aboard. Oh no! I'll explain everything to you at the command post at Heimdallr Central Station. Terrorist? What? That's a bit... That escalated quickly, didn't it? Indeed, I'm afraid we have no choice but to define them as such. Fortunately, we have no clue as to their aim, nor do we know the names of the group's members, its size, or its history. At present, it doesn't even seem that they have established a name. Exactly, Kowaltu. Just such a massive, like about face. A lot of unknowns. Would I be correct in assuming the man we met in the North Highlands was a member, trying to start wars, a member? Ah. Oh yeah, Gideon. In case you forgot. So he's one of them. He said his name was Gideon or G or something like that. So that's what the man you encountered at the Highlands was up to. He does sound like the terrorist type. You think he and his group are going to try something tomorrow on the first day of the summer festival? We're currently operating under the assumption, yes. I knew it! The summer festival lasts 3 days, but unlike festivals in other provinces, only the first day garners much attention. It's been a month since the incident in Nord. If they tend to make their next move, it's likely to be there. I'd have to agree. Terrorists do love their time in the spotlight, after all. And to tell you how easily Gideon gave you his name, I bet we'll start to see them acting more openly soon. First you gather arms and other like-minded allies in secret. And you reveal yourself with the bang and keep going in quick succession. That's the typical terrorist MO. I see. And you want us to assist with countermeasures against them? Right, the RMP will join forces with Heimdallr military police to bolster capital security. I'll
Unfortunately, as big as the capital is, I can't say with complete confidence that there will be no holes in our security. That's where you come in. You'll be assisting our security measures as a reserve force. Really, Greco? Over 4 hours for a speedrun on Nightmare Mode. Interesting. Oh, also, chat, before I forget, just a reminder that there's not going to be any stream on Thursday, and there's not going to be any streams next week because I'll be on vacation and I have other events going on. So the next stream is actually going to be on, I think it's Tuesday, August 3rd, I want to say. Let me just make sure I got the date there correct. Yep, Tuesday, August 3rd. That's when the next stream will be. So just wanted to give you the heads up. Hey, thanks for the well wishes for the vacation, Director. I just wanted to give you all the heads up. So you're wondering, like, hey, where's the stream? Is Antomicx gone? I was like, no, I'm not gone. I'm just on vacation. So again, no stream this Thursday and no stream on next Tuesday or next Thursday. Next stream is on August 3rd. I know, right, Gretgor? It'd be nice if the guild was actually active here. That would have come mighty handy right now! Yes, I don't disagree. Sarah, you do know that the RMP had no involvement in the guild's withdrawal from the capital, right? Really? Oh, you mean your boss and that brother of yours should hardly make their opposition to the guild more obvious if they tried? Well, wow, these two really seem to have a messy history. Oh, okay, fair enough, Gretgor. Wow. Feels like that way, especially where the goal is concerned. Although it sounds like your brother has been keeping busy at Crossbell recently. So, what's it gonna be? Whether you choose this as your field study task for tomorrow is totally up to you. If you decline, there are plenty of tasks the government needs to take care of, like between the last 2 days. Summer Festival's a busy time after all. Lots of little details that need to be squared away. Everyone just nods. Let me speak to Group A, where I say I'd be glad to join these countermeasures. Group B feels the same. Alright then! Thank you for your assistance, everyone. Now let's move right along to confirming the patrol routes you'll be following. Oh really, Spudchip? How come? Okay, that's a fair point. I do agree it would be better if they didn't push one ship so hard if there's a romance mechanic. Like, if they just kept it fairly balanced, so that was like you could justifiably see going for everyone, that's, you know, that'd be fine. But in this game, it's clear that they really pushed Renet's Alyssa hard. Wow, this place sure brings back memories. Director, a reminder of the stream rules. Remember, Director, keep the stream PG-13, okay? Up until a year ago and a half, I'd swing up here at least once a week. Really? I wouldn't be surprised if I'd seen you around here before. Well, I did end up getting to know your sister. You live, right? What's this, a piano teacher? Seriously? Wait, she did say she knew someone who worked at the guild. I guess she was talking about you, instructor? Instructor? What is it that caused you to withdraw from the capital? I've been worried about my while myself. The guilds used to be pretty active here in Narbonne, right? Well, yeah! The direct cause was guild branches all over the country being blown up. I'm sure you already know that. The culprits were a Jaeger Corps hired by a nasty bunch the guild was at odds with at the time. Well, still is, but anyway. Thanks to a dependable ally, we were able to defeat the Jaegers. But by then, the Imperial government had its eye on us. Ooh, wait a minute. Agree, Spudtip. Especially Toa. It feels like Toa, even without bonding events, it still feels like they have Rena and him and Toa have such good chemistry. Whereas Alyssa, I do not see the chemistry. Like, no, Director, it's okay. It's okay. We forgive you. Just try not to. Just please don't do it again, okay? All right. Anyway. You know what I'm thinking, chat? Remember how Fee said that her, the Jaeger Corps she was a part of essentially was all wiped out by a Jaeger Corps battle with another rival corps. I'm wondering if the Bracers actually hired that rival corps to carry that out, because Fee did mention she remembered something about an explosion and that from her time in the Jaeger Corps. So that could be how this is all connected. They started making life difficult for us, took away most of the guild's authority in the country, and our hands tied. Eventually, the branches here started closing, so one by one, with no real prospect of ever reopening. That's how it was. Instructor! Yeah, don't worry, your dad might be the same as ever, but he wasn't really involved. A certain friend of his, however, was very involved. We're talking about Chancellor Gileath Osborne. Purpose member of the Imperial Governor, I presume. Yep, him and his cronies in the Imperial Intelligence Division. It's kind of like a sister organization to the Railway Military Police. Anyway, after that, I was out of a job. That's when Principal Baghdad came and offered me a position at the academy. I started as a combat instructor last spring, and after that, I wound up being chosen as your class's homeroom teacher. I still help out the guild from time to time, though. That's how I... Excuse me. That's how I ended up bringing her princess here. Duh. No! Knock it off. Thank you, Fee. We get it. I'm a cat, and this is an anime game. I know. Well, that's what happened. You mentioned the Jaeger Corps was responsible for the attacks. What was the name? Oh, yep, it totally is. It totally isn't. Oh, it wasn't the same group Fee used to run with. They were called Jester, not a particularly high-ranking outfit. I see. Oh, Jester, I see. Worried about me, Laura? Well, I just thought that was likely a different corps. From the sound of it, the Air Corps Fee belonged to was a pretty large one, though. Oh, definitely, she was with Zephyr. That leader was this insidious guy known as the Jaeger Cage. You name a combat specialty. Jaeger had it covered, or Zephyr had it covered. Rekor, are you okay right now? Are you feeling alright, Rekor? They were the only corps on par with the Red Constellation, which has roots in the Berserkers of the Middle Ages. It caused me plenty of trouble back when I was still a full-time bracer. Look who's talking. You caused us plenty of trouble. Hard to believe this all happens to people we actually know. Okay, fair enough, Hop Rentalson. Well, when you're feeling better, Rekor, feel free to come on back. Alright? Yeah, he sounds more like someone out of a novel. Anyway, the terrorists you've been furious about lately are part of a Jaeger Corps. Figured that was the case. You're trying to just two things, money and fighting. That Didion guy you terrorists doesn't seem to fit that description, though. If I had to guess, I'd say he's acting with sometimes you see a grudge. Grudge, huh? Well, it's hard to say anything for sure, I never met him. From what I understand, he did something particularly tenacious. There's definitely that, which means you're really going to have to step up for control from him. Your involvement is precautionary step, but if you're going to help, give it your best. Seems like your teamwork is smoother than ever, too. So all the better. Anyway, it's late, so don't get your report written. I'm gonna crash in one of your empty rooms upstairs. Ah. My instructor never changes, does she? You sure? You seem more talkative than usual. Uh-oh. Sarah. Feels like she was pushing herself. Don't let you mention it. You seem far more forthcoming with information than usual. Maybe she's feeling a bit weird from the old warehouse? Might be right. I guess we're not really in any position to be worrying about her. We'll just have to do our best tomorrow. Agreed. Alright, so we get the report run, the better. Alright. Okay.
Keep up the good work.
We're close to that state P rank. That's good.
Uh-oh. Something bad's going to happen, chat. I can feel it. 1 in the morning. Yep, suspicious music. Gideon! What are you doing? Yep. Exactly. It's explosion incoming, most likely. What are you doing, Gideon? I see those glasses, Gideon.
The time is finally at hand. At last, the hammer of judgment shall rouse this indolent capital from its slumber.
Yeah!
Oh, uh-oh. Oh, no.
Comrade G, all of the necessary preparations are complete.
Well, okay, they have much farther reach than I thought, so they're probably stowing unrest with all the commoners, so to speak.
But it feels like you have so few men accompanying you.
Wouldn't it be wise to call in a few others for backup?
There's nothing to fear. As long as I have this flute, not even the railway military police stand a chance of stopping us.
I'll just call it another Spoder boss and cause everyone to sigh with annoyance.
Tomorrow, the people of this land will at last know our name. My dear comrades, I shall be counting on you all.
Actually, you know what, Copper? You might be right about that, because he does have a flute, and he uses it to call monsters, just like, what was the Pied Piper's name? How the Pied Piper would always, well, actually, wait, no. The Pied Piper uses the flute to lure away rats from the city that carry the plague in order to keep people safe, so maybe not.
Yeah!
Oh, fair enough, Tuoltu. Alright, time for the festival. Oh, there's confetti, too. Alright, I'm going to check out Group B before I head over to the RMP's office. Just give me a call on your artist if you find anything. Hey. Will do, Instructor. Give it to us. No, I was expecting Captain Claire to be a point of contact. Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to agree to cooperate with RMP. There's nothing to say about working with them, but things are looking pretty serious. I'm helping with this, just this once, and Auntie has your point of contact, but I won't let you forget for a minute that they owe me. Anyway, I'll see you all later. Send Fiona, thanks for the breakfast. Sure thing. Alright, we should get moving too. The guard doesn't the area, so we'll be patrolling them one by one. Keep an eye out for anything suspicious. Instructor Sarah said she'd contact us for me. Be off then. Yeah. I think the city's going to be packed with people since it's the Fun Festival. That's all the more reason we need to stay vigilant. Oh, the music changed. Intriguing. Oh, look at this chat. They put banners up. That's cool. Pretty. Oh, hold on. Do we have any side quests or? None that I can see. Oh, it's this guy. Raw melon. Oh, hi, Elliot. Oh wait, never mind. This is different from the other guy we saw. Never mind. Pretty interesting rumor floating around at the moment. That's someone just vanishing all of a sudden. What? Did you say vanishing? No more details? Oh, caught your interest, I see. I don't know. This is good stuff. Speak up. Well, force it out of you. See. Right? Okay, I did. You two are scary. So yeah, like I said, someone from one of the apartments around here just straight up vanished. The caretaker came by to check on them this morning. The only thing they left was the key to the room. That's quite the curious situation. Yeah, especially since they disappeared without even telling anyone. I never heard of that happening during the festival either. They had a reason to move so quickly. Think this might be related to the terrorist time? Sounds like kind of a stretch. Whoa there, you guys seem like you got some good material. What's out of it, film?
Don't worry about it, it's nothing important. This seems like some substance. Agreed, let's keep that in mind. That's all there is to investigate Alto Street. Into other parts. Okay. Oh, so we're like making rounds around different parts of the city. I see. Wait, guy with a suitcase, that's suspicious. Oh, is that him? No, it's not. I do hope he notices as he comes back here. Oh, what's wrong? I don't know, he kind of stands out with his suit. Excuse me, what's the matter? Are you speaking to me? Matter of fact, I'm trying to find the owner of this briefcase. A lost briefcase? Oh, okay, that's a red flag right there, chat. A lost suitcase is a big red flag. Lost briefcase, huh? Where'd you find it? Slow down now. It's not quite accurate to say that I found it, or that lost it. I actually have this exact briefcase, you see. There we have it. I bumped into the owner of this one earlier, which led to us mistaking each other's. That's ridiculously unlikely. One absurd coincidence. That's very, very suspicious. I seriously believe it myself. I came back here though I realized, hoping he would do the same, but he's yet to turn up. That's why things. Regardless, I plan to wait here for a while longer. Thank you for lending me a friendly ear, though. You're welcome. Got from Avery? Mind if we let you ahead? You might be able to find whoever did. Are you sure? I'm terribly sorry. No, it's simply waiting for him to return won't work. Don't worry about us. You're all so kind. Are you truly sure about this? We wouldn't offer if we weren't. Thank you all so much. Alright. To remind you, I need to properly introduce myself. My name is Bond. James Bond. And I'm currently employed as a broker in Crossbell. I've only come here to Heimdallr a few times, so I'm not all that familiar with it. Your kindness means a lot to me. Oh, he knows you then. Now, no one wants to be in a situation when they're abroad. Would you mind telling us about the owner of this briefcase? Alright, it's official. Well, chat, our headcanon is that this is James Bond. And he came like this Plan France's version of England. Of course, he was a rather odd fellow, wearing a suit and such. Oh, and there's a guidebook in this briefcase that details the major attractions of the summer festival, too. Mentions Professor Alpin's limousine passing through the Gardner district during this afternoon's parade. And next to that was a little note that read, "Don't miss this." All I can tell you, unfortunately. I think that might be enough. Guess we should ask around the Gardner district first, then. Yeah, might already be there. Plenty of shouldn't prove difficult. Actually, now we know it's the exact same suitcase. Speaking of which, is there anything noble in your briefcase? The bunny flesher block from my daughter would stand out the most, I imagine. Understood, we'll keep that in mind. We'll start searching immediately. Thank you. In case of emergency, that's a funny quest name. Alright. So we have to go to the Garnier district for that. Wait, chat, was that just a hidden quest and we happened to stumble across it? Because if so, that's amazing. I had no idea about that, chat. Alright. Well, what's going on up here? The chef? Okay. What? What are you doing here, Crow?
Woohoo! I'm on a roll!
Oh no.
I can almost taste that grand prize.
Crow?
Oh, really cool too? Who was that?
Hey guys! How's that field study coming along?
Oh, it's going fine. But why are you here?
Oh, you don't know? Classes don't run back at the academy during the summer festival. So I came here to squeeze as much fun as possible out of this fortuitous bit of free time.
Meaning...
The summer races, of course.
Wait, you came all the way here to bet money on horse racing? We're minors! We're not allowed to place bets!
Thank you, Matthias.
Do I look like a lawbreaker to you? There's a magazine that's running a prize contest for the summer races. You send in your predictions, and if you're spot on, you win a really fancy prize.
So you came all the way to the capital just to check on that?
If only we all had such boundless energy.
All right, time for some serious praying to the goddess. I'll leave the money here, okay?
Thank you very much.
Anyway, I'm heading over to the cathedral over in the Song District. Peace. Come on, goddess.
That seems a rather pedestrian thing to pray for.
So irresponsible.
Thank you, Fee.
Looks like there's still places here we haven't explored. Let's go look somewhere else.
Alright. Before I forget, I will go back to the Alpha Street, because you did mention there was someone to talk to. You mean these guys, managed to rain? Okay, no. You? Oh, the main street? Okay. Who? This guy? Please remember the Imperial Party's Family's Parade will take place today. Okay. Oh, these guys? No? Okay. Oh, there's the tourist stand. Oh no, I got off by Alpha's mistake. Okay, okay. Did I find the right person to wall to, or am I still just being dumb? Sarah's here! Not Sarah. Fiona! Ta-da! Welcome to the 12th stall. Fiona, what are you doing here? What else? I'm helping out. I interest you in the super special gelato that me and Ad just made together. Those actually look great. I think I'm in danger of just handing over my wallet. Okay. Sounds like you have your work cut out for today. Just remember to stop by if you feel tired, okay? Tetra gelato, what? What? Excuse me! Okay, fair enough, cool. So, but look at that, chat! What?! Plus 25% to strength, defense, ATS, and ADF? And it's an item! That's really good, actually. That is great. I start now. I see what Reed meant. We are going to end up handing over our entire wallet, aren't we? This is actually a really good item. Oh no, we don't want to spend that much. Let's go with 20. That could be really useful. Just because it is a stat boost for. Okay, nothing of interest here. That's a Vancouver Street. Is it you? Nope. Well, there's you again. I'm waiting for my boyfriend to get here. Oh, I'm so nervous. I wonder if he'll notice my new earrings. It's alright. It's alright, Cool, too. It's alright. Let's continue what we were up to. What's wrong? Huh? You know something? I thought I sensed some suspicion. Wait, Fee can just sense sus? That's awesome. You think it was on the terrace? We typically depend on Fee's instincts at times like these. I have been in my imagination. Lots of people excited for the festival here. Could have been one of them. Either way, that's something we should know or report. Like Laura said, your instincts should be accurate. So basically, the girl in the yellow dress with the yellow hat. Fee would be really good at Among Us. And that's just like the start of every round. You get to the first session, and Fee's like, it's them. And it's like, what? No, it's not. And then it was like, that was the imposter. It was like, gosh darn it, Fee. That's all there is to investigate. Time to move on to the other areas of the city. Alright. Well, he said, what, Varnier Street? Well, Varnier District, I think. Yep. Is it you, good sir? Welcome! Are you here for some fresh juice? Fortunately not. Sometime later. Yeah, I saw a guy like that not too long ago. That was an exact match? Yep, old man with a briefcase, wears a suit and hat, right? Bingo. That must be him. Where should I find him? Where is he? He'd asked me. He throws a good place to sit down and relax. He also mentioned he wants him. Somewhere simple, since everything here is so expensive. So where you told him to go? I got to Alto Street, which isn't too far away. Oh, come on! We were just there! In retrospect, I probably should have recommended a more specific store. Oh, where Elliot lives. Oh, where Elliot lives. Yeah, that's where he is then. Checking Etoile's probably our best bet.
Let's head over there. Thank you for your cooperation. No worries. And now we return to Alta Street. All right, where's the guy? Oh, he went. Oh, okay, I did it. He went in here. Is it you? No. Oh, it's you. Irene, there it is. Excuse me. Why, hello there. Is there something you need from me? Funny you should ask. Really? Well, let me check. Oh no, this really isn't my case. You were right. Please take this to the bond person right away. Ladies and gentlemen, we have encountered Fetch Quest. Please accept my apologies for not noticing sooner. I don't come to Heimdallr often. Oh no, I can't take credit for all this. It's all thanks to these students. All I do is stand here and wait. But these young men and women are so kind. Once again, allow me to express my thanks to all of you. Not everyone would take the time to search like you did. I'd like to second that. Harvey was worried that I wouldn't be able to return from Crossbell. Thanks again. No need to thank us, really. Girl, sure. Please take this. A little something. And we'll never get to use that. We meet again, is she? You sure we can have this? I insist. Thank you. Anything else? No, I think that's fine. Thank you once again. Well, chat, we apparently completed a secret side quest. And we met James Bond, so it was worth it. Now, what's left? Alright, we got the door. Is No-No over here? There's the entrance to the room, where are we? Why is it in the original connection? I should get all the monsters in it. Oh, that's just Heimdallr. I find that my entrance is to underground areas from time to time, but it's not much of a concern. Everyone's smart enough to know that they shouldn't go near them. Puts me at ease. Nonetheless, everything seems to be in order here. Huh? What's wrong, Fee? Did you know something? Nothing. Because there are nobodies in there right now. Nice to know. Problem is, the friends pledged since we left when we came out up here yesterday are gone. Uh-oh. That's suspicious! And what does that mean? Likely that someone went in there yesterday after we all came out. Then they erased any evidence. Erasing our footprints in the process, sound right? Are you certain you're not overanalyzing this? Not completely. It doesn't hurt to keep it in the back of our minds. That's all there is to investigate. No, I really think that's it. Something sus happened back there, chat. In the meantime, Rickles Plaza.
Sure are more people out than there were yesterday.
They must have.
I'll sure look sus today. Hero family store starts here. It's pretty nuts. Yeah, they even have special security arrangements. Honestly, they'll be using high-quality shielding to stop bullets and explosives too. Well, I guess they can't be too careful. I've heard about the skill of those Imperial Guard, too. Even though in person it appears those stories were true. They should be able to handle any crisis that may abound. Yeah, I think I can rest easy. That's all there is to investigate in Dragul's Plaza. Right? Park Show expensive. Wow, look at this, chat. That's actually pretty cool. Everything's appropriately well guarded. The soldiers patrolling the park are from the HMP. Looks like the Imperial Guard from Valflame Palace is in charge of security, too. That's just security is going to be alright, considering the garden party is going to be held here. Oh, you know what? Cool, too. That could be it. Because if he caused all the monsters from the tunnels to run rampant across the city, that would be a pretty massive catastrophe. Yeah, especially with Princess Alpha intends. This level of security is probably standard when it comes to the members of the Imperial family. I thought I smelled something familiar. No, it's Patrick! Hey, isn't that... Oh, Patrick, you're here too. But of course, I did receive a personal invitation to the garden party after all. I see you're all tied up with your field studies or whatever you call them, even on such a fine day. Okay, fair enough, Cool 2. Thank you so much for dropping by. I really appreciate it. I hope you have an awesome night and an awesome rest of your week. You poor souls.
He really does down to my sin. I've gotten used to it already.
Are you alone today? I was under the impression that your butler, Celestin, always attends you. It's true, he's often at my side, but I spend plenty of time on my own as well. Don't change me for one of those useless nobles who can hardly lace his boot without his butler's help.
I always got the impression his butler was more there to keep an eye on him.
Did you say something?
Me? Oh, of course not.
Well, I wouldn't want to get in your way. I'm sure they have you running all kinds of menial errands. Meanwhile, I intend to introduce myself to Princess Alphen. Try not to be too jealous. And Reed's like, and imagine if Reed's like, actually, Patrick, you know what? Go for it. You're perfect. And I'm like, wait, really? He's like, yes. Let's do your best. Well, okay then. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Can't say that I'm all that jealous considering all that time we spent talking with her yesterday. He even invited Rain to be her dance partner. You know, after seeing that, I can't even bring myself to be irritated by him anymore. Well, the security in this area seems perfect. They decided to move to another area. Are you sure it's perfect? Something bothering you? I feel like we're forgetting something. Now that you mention it. Oh well, maybe it'll come back to us. No, chat, I think I know what it is. You know what it is, chat? It's the... No. Okay, what is... It's the gazebo, chat. So remember how there's that secret stairway in the park that leads to the underground area? I'm guessing that's what's bothering Fee. Especially with what we just learned in the Ost districts about how there was something suspicious going on there with the underground. And now we approach the most suspicious section of them all.
What in idealist's name are we supposed to do now? Oh, you're telling me, young folks these days. Can't count on any of them. There's some kind of problem? Oh, you're those students from yesterday. As a matter of fact, we have a bit of a problem right now. Kind of problem. Oh, it's nothing you need to worry about. Well, last night, a bunch of our younger workers up and quit, just like that. That's suspicious. Most of them haven't been here more than half a year. They just started really getting used to the work, too. Well, thanks to that, our work schedules can throw out of whack. That is a significant problem. Is there anything we can do to lend a hand? Nah, this one's all on us. We should be able to fix our own problems after all. If they were going to quit, they could have at least stuck around long enough to train their replacements. I'll bet they got all caught up in the festival hoopla and just decided to cut our work altogether. Is it too much to ask for a few hands to work these days? Something about that seems kind of fishy. I don't think people would be all excited, but with the jobs, that timing seems suspicious too. Let's see this in back to our minds for now. That's all here is to investigate. Well, that was everything, wasn't it? Now what? I feel like we covered everything. Unless I'm missing something here. Oh right, the hotel, forgot about that.
Oh my, aren't you the military academy students from the other day?
Ah, it's her again.
So we meet again. Did you come all the way here just to see me?
It's loud. Oh, it's loud.
Then again, another chance to meet you. Hello again.
Actually, we're here as part of our field study.
Oh, isn't that a shame? But I'm glad to see you're all working so hard. I see the two of you were able to make peace, too.
I'm surprised.
How could you know such a small change when you only met us once?
Oh, was I right? I just have a feeling that might be the case. Call it a woman's intuition.
Anyway, have you noticed any significant changes here since we last talked?
Well, thanks to you all, I've been taking care of that beast. I've been able to truly relax during my stay. I've slept wonderfully these past couple of nights. But now that you mention it, I did notice a suspicious-looking group of people near the hotel last night.
You did?
There were two of them talking in the back alley here, hats pulled tightly over their heads. When they noticed me try to sneak a peek, they panicked and vanished into the night. I never had a plan.
A plan? That sounds rather suspicious. Yeah, it sounds like something we should keep in mind. Thank you for your help.
Yeah, I'm happy to be of service. Still, I'd love to stay here and talk with you a while, but I'm afraid my schedule is a bit booked up at the moment.
Are you busy doing some festival work?
Yes, I was invited by a member of the Imperial family to sit at a banquet being held at the palace tonight. I was actually on my way to rehearse for it.
I see. Actually, I don't watch, but I doubt there's any chance of that. Obviously.
I'll do a lot. Wish you all the best. The same to you. Anyway, goodbye for now. That's a pro for you. Even when you wish her a lot, you're the one who doesn't feel encouraged. Indeed, she never ceases to surprise. Anyway, we patrolled. Almost noon. We might as well go and buy some stuff for Sarah.
Alright, now what?
This is Class 7. Group A is reporting.
Hey, it's Sarah! Give me an update!
Understood.
She sounds way more serious than usual. I see. Something sounds off, alright. Judging my face reactions, it doesn't sound like the terrorists are wandering the streets.
I haven't seen anything that would lead us to believe so.
I think there's something happening behind the scenes, though.
We just can't be sure what. Keep sharpening that instinct of yours, it'll prove invaluable to you. It's almost time for the Imperial Army's limousines to head out from Valkyrie Palace to their respective elements. Crown Prince Cedric will be going to Heimdallr Cathedral in the northwest. Princess Alpha is headed to Bader Park in the northeast. And Prince Oliver will be going to Heimdallr Racetrack in the southwest. Prince Oliver's got an extremely capable bodyguard with him, though, so I'm not as worried about him. I've asked for freedom with the after the crown prince, so I'd like you to keep an eye on Princess Alpha. Everybody's like, oh gosh darn it. Just make sure she gets to the driving party safely. After that, you can resume your patrol. Understood. Well, I swear Princess Alpin gets captured. I swear. Is that the instructor? The marching orders, huh? You guessed it. Winston's carrying Princess Alpin is about to leave the last one flowers. I must just make sure she gets to the driving party safely. Right. Go to Mayor Park as soon as possible. Alright, as soon as we're ready, let's head to Mayor Park.
Oh boy. Alright. Well, do we dare see what might happen? The decisions. I feel like we should at least go to Mayor Park so we at least get a hint at what's happening. Probably have to be on patrol right once. It's smart to make sure we got everything else sorted. Yep. Alrighty. Wow, look at those limousines, chat. Very regal. They're going everywhere. Oh, Lisa's here too. Interesting.
It's quite nice to be out and about like this. Just once in a while. Though it would have been nicer, or even if you'd been dolled up. Just think, we would look adorable making our debut together at the garden party, wouldn't we? I wish you'd think a little more before you. I wish you'd think a little more before saying something like that. We may be friends, but I'm still just a baron's daughter. I can't very well go around equating my appearance to the party with that of the imperial princess to be you or otherwise. Oh, you're so old-fashioned, Elise. Both the national and local governments are headed up by commoners now. Times changed. Or is it that you're still annoyed that I asked your brother to the dance? Teehee, maybe I really should invite him to be my dance partner next year. No! Your Highness, please, that's enough! Oh, come on, I'm sorry, Elise. It seems there's still a ray of hope for you. After all, it doesn't look like he has a girlfriend at the moment. No!
No! Also, she's doing the Sarah wink. No! Elise is like, no.
Still surrounded by that many lovely ladies? I doubt that will remain true for long. I don't. I suppose you're right. If Reed were to find someone, perhaps that would be for the best.
Oh, thank you, Elise.
Both for him and for me. Elise? I'm sorry, just thinking out loud. Please don't mind me.
The people are all waiting for you to wave to them. Alright, here we are, chat. Alright, so what horrible thing is going to happen here, chat? We all know something's going to happen.
Lisa's here too. Looks like she came as the Princess Alphen's attendant. Oh, those two must be pretty tight. The princess really looks the part, though. Indeed, the dress of the Imperial Crimson suits her wonderfully. Hard. I'm starting to feel jealous of Patrick after all. Looks like this area is under control. Let's go grab something for lunch. Sweet to see. Okay. I'll be totally okay if nothing out of the ordinary happens today. Elliot, don't say that. That's just asking for trouble, Elliot. Uh-oh. I hear the music, chat. Afterward, quick lunch. Finish up, decide to do another sweep of the sound areas. Okay. Nothing seems to be happening. He's just yawning. Okay. No matter how hard they search, nothing seemed to miss. Finally, Group A went their way towards Darkness Plaza. 4 p.m. I imagine most of the ceremonies around the capital are finishing up by about now. Though Princess Alphen and the others won't be coming back till later this evening, right? Yeah, the ceremony itself will end soon, but there's a social event afterward, lasting until evening. It seems like this is likely the time that many will begin to let their guard down, but the perfect time for the terrorists to make their move. I really hope we're just overthinking this. You must be running vigilant! Right. Okay, traffic restrictions have been lifted now, so let's walk around the plaza. So suspicious. Wait! Oh my goodness, chat, look! Look who it is! Madam President, what are you doing here? Well, this is a welcome surprise. Huh? So, what are you doing here? Why? I almost want to leave this for Death Street chat, because this is just such a nice surprise, but... You know what? Yeah, it is staying around that time. And as much as I want to know why Madam President is here, I feel like this would be a good spot to start to wrap things up. So... Anyway. Let me just back up just a little bit. Anyway, I'm going to wrap things up, so if you're watching here on Twitch, feel free to stick around for a raid message. But if you're watching it here on YouTube and you like what you saw, please consider subscribing on YouTube. It's free to subscribe on YouTube. You can always change your mind later, and it's a great way to show support. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, I hope you have an awesome night.